Happiness does not come from a vacuum. Rather, you have to struggle to obtain it, and give up bad habits in your life that do nothing but increase your misery and make you feel that you are the least fortunate and happy people in the world. In this article, we review 5 very common bad habits that ruin your happiness, and brief ideas on how to get rid of them. Five bad habits make you less happy. Waiting for something better to happen. A lot of people are guilty of committing themselves to this habit. For years, a person has lived from us waiting for something better that changes the course of his life, as a better job, or an increase in salary, or otherwise, and constantly telling the soul that if this happens, he will be happier. Surprisingly, once you get this thing, you will feel happy for a specific period, then come back to wait for something better. This makes us turn a blind eye to many of the joyous things in our lives when we focus on something. It's time to get rid of this habit. Allow yourself to enjoy the things that are happening now, and stop waiting for something better to be happy. Choose to be happy now. Isolate yourself when you feel frustrated. Since we were children, we have been trained that crying is inappropriate in public places, unless you are at a funeral. This made many of us shy about showing emotions, and trying to hide them from others, even the ones closest to us. Painful emotions, such as sadness, fear and frustration, are a signal to the people around us that we are fighting about something, and perhaps a way to seek some support and assistance. You don't need coping strategies if you are sad, frustrated, or feel lonely and isolated. All you need are people around you, and some support. So, while it's quite natural to resort to isolation when you're disappointed and sad, do the opposite, and communicate with others close to you and seek support from them. Try to please everyone. Your desperate attempts to please everyone around you, especially those close to you, make you enter into a state of chronic anxiety about your behavior and put the needs of others before your needs to feel satisfied and self-accepting. Let us tell you something, regardless of your desperate attempts to please others, satisfying everyone is an unimaginable goal. Give yourself some love and stop sacrificing your happiness just to please others. By doing that is exhausting and debilitating. The desire to control everything. A large group of people are considered obsessed with control, and want to extend control over everything around them to increase their sense of inner security. While controlling what you are around feels that you are keeping the danger away from you, the fact is that whatever you try, you will not be able to control everything that is going on around you according to your whim. Trying to control everything in your life causes you to exhaust your energies and lead to successive disappointments and endless headaches, and therefore you will not feel happiness in your life despite your control over it. So, stop worrying about things and leave them to the fate that God wanted them for. In the end, all your attempts to control your life will go according to divine will, and you will not change anything in your destiny. Believe in your own thoughts unconditionally. Every time thoughts jump into your mind, give them more than their size, and exercise a lot of mental energy on them and delve deeper into it. You give your mind an opportunity to create other dialogues about this idea, perhaps maximizing their size and making them radical while they are basically small and not important. Many ideas when they are maximized turn into real insomnia and pain for the brain and pull you slowly away from the safety and tranquility harbor, and in the end you end up immersed in endless thoughts that only bring you anxiety and grief.